So today is the day before season 8 of Apex Legends drops. And before it does, EA and Respawn drop the patch notes for the game so we can see what big changes are coming to the battlefield, as well as they drop the Battle Pass trailer so you can see what you can earn all throughout season 8. It looks pretty exciting. Let's talk about it. What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH, and to be honest, season 8 of Apex Legends drops tomorrow. Before we get into it, friendly reminder to follow Kid on social media. I know a lot of you complain that you don't get my videos in the sub box, so the best way to keep up with the latest videos, streams, and memes is to follow me on social media. There will be a link in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code to the right of me, pause the video, and it'll bring up a webpage with all my social media links. All right, with that out of the way, let's talk season 8. The patch notes is here as well as the battle pass. But let's see what's in that battle pass first. First and foremost, we gotta put the trailer in 4K because I got gigabit internet. I do not live in poverty.
It's time to bring the boom.
Yes, sir.
The box stops with me.
Oh God, pirate skins.
Explode into the mayhem of our all-new battle pass. Jam-packed with rewards, chaos reigns as legends take it to the extreme. With a twisted.
You know what I love about these trailers is like they always do all these high-flying attacks and these coordinated attacks, but I've never seen anybody play Apex Legends like that. I get you gotta do a trailer like sell the game, but I always just think that's funny that they do the trailers like that. It's just like nobody plays the game like this. Why don't you do some real scenarios in your trailer, like me beating somebody's ass and then we get third party when my health is low because motherfuckers is cowards.
Next round's on me.
Delve into the dark side of Lifeline as she goes bad to the bone.
That skin is actually clean. That kind of punk rock. I don't really like the pirate stuff, but the Lifeline punk rock skin. I really hope by the end of this trailer too they give us some Loba skins, because I was going through her skins yesterday and they are weak as hell. But I do like this little punk rock skin right here. This is actually pretty dope. I'm rocking with this.
Gotcha beat. And unleash your inner warlord and take.
Yo, the shades on Shorty is fire.
Asserts her dominance with the reactive DMR X1 longbow. Too slow.
I'm liking her skins.
Legends can take their personal experience to the edge with a
into the battlefield.
set of new music packs, loading screens,
Yes, sir.
banners, and gun charms.
Yes,
A
sure.
set of quips and hollow sprays.
Yeah, peep, I still don't see no Loba skins. I need a skin to really like insinuate her thickness and shit. Like, you still got the same weak ass skins. It feels like it's just a green one of the ones that she already got. Like, I'm trying to see Loba in like some yoga pants or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, come on.
Set of quips and hollow sprays bring the swagger. And show
Oh, that's swagger.
fiery new skydive emotes as you blaze towards an obliterated Kings Canyon.
Oh, that's fire. That's always my favorite thing is the
Fuse
the
and
skydive emotes.
cruise. So let's go full blast into shock and awesome.
Didn't you hear, mate?
Only with the Season 8 Battle Pass.
Yes, sir.
Next time you want to take a swing at Fuse, don't.
Alright, truthfully, I wasn't blown away, but it looks alright. EA better give me that battle pass for free because I'm not trying to pay for this shit. But it look alright. So of course, with every new season, you get a new character, you get some changes to the maps. What other changes though are coming to the game? Because a lot of times there are meta changes, there's gonna be buffs, there's gonna be nerfs to weapons and characters, and it's gonna change the meta of the actual universe. So we're gonna skim through these patch notes. I'm gonna read it all, but I'm only gonna try to highlight what I think is important. So of course you get the new legend. We already knew about him. His name is Fuse. His abilities include the passive, the Grenader. He stacks an extra grenade per inventory slot, fire grenades further, faster, and more accurately, which means he's going to be very annoying in-game, which might make Watson more viable now with her little trophy system, because this motherfucker is just going to be throwing grenades everywhere, and he throws them faster and more accurately. Watson might be back. Got the tactical knuckle cluster, which launches a cluster bomb that continuously expels airburst explosives on impact, and his ultimate is the motherload, which launches a bombardment that encircles a target area in a wall of flames. If you haven't seen it already, they dropped a trailer for him, a character reveal trailer. They actually showed off the abilities. It'll be in the patch notes too. I'll leave a link to the patch notes below if you guys want to actually check out his abilities. Got a new weapon, the 30-30 repeater. This heavy ammo lever action repeater boosts hard-hitting rounds that nail a fling mirage at 200 paces. The 30-30 is the benchmark for reliability, designed to withstand sandstorms and temporal instability, which made it an obvious choice for the Apex games. So if I had a sneaky suspicion, I think this thing is going to hit like a truck, like they said, but I also think it's probably going to be hard to, it's probably going to have some recoil on it. It seems like it's going to be a DMR, almost like a sniper rifle without a scope. It's gonna hit like a truck. Well, it looks like my dumbass was correct because all I had to do was scroll down a little bit more and they actually describe what the gun does. So the 30-30 repeater requires the user to rechamber their rounds between shots, which brings a methodic rhythm to the rifle and analog elegance to the modern weapons of the Outland that they just can't capture. To further tempt those itchy trigger fingers, the 30-30 repeater has a built-in charge, giving players an opportunity to deal increased damage with each shot at the cost of a short buildup. 30-30 reloads one round at a time, which makes some very interesting resource management you won't find anywhere else, even on the Mastiff. The 30-30's engagement range allows unique abilities to reload individual rounds between shots. This gives the repeater the ability to lay down consistent precision range pressure, something weapons with full reloads can sometimes struggle with. So I was correct. This gun is going to require a certain level of rhythm because it's going to have a certain kick to it, so you're going to have to learn how to shoot it. But also to add a little bit more depth to it, you can increase the power of the shot at the expense of extra ammo, it seems like. So this weapon's going to be interesting. I feel like in the right hands, I feel like people are going to either love or hate it. But in the right hands, this thing sounds like it's going to be really dangerous. So you know I'm going to be practicing. Kings Canyon map changes, blah, 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 blah. This season, we're getting gold magazines. They say in Season 8, introduces the gold tier magazine. Attaching it to a weapon automatically reloads your stowed weapons after a brief delay. The gold magazine has the same capacity as purple, and it's also available for light, heavy, sniper, and energy ammo. So it's not going to be as bad as people thought. It seems like it's just an auto reload, I guess, but it has the same amount of ammo as the purple one. So I guess the gold magazine is not that big of a deal because I remember people were complaining. People thought you were going to get like unlimited ammo, but that's not the case. It is what I really care about. Some changes to the actual meta. Wraith. Get some hitbox adjustments. For those of you unaware, Wraith is the most elusive character in the game. It doesn't matter how many times they've nerfed her, she still continuously has the highest win rate, and it's because she has the smallest hitbox. It's just really hard, and then she's really quick. It's hard to hit her, but it seems like they're making some adjustments according to the dev notes. We know Wraith will always be a popular pick considering the amount of combat utility in her kit. After many tweaks to her abilities and animations, the fact remains that her win rate continues to be at the very top as it's since day one. With Season 8-7 hitbox adjustments to Pathfinder, we're able to control his power without nerfing his kit. We hope to do the same with Wraith. Wraith now has a slightly larger hitbox than her fellow small legends, but the changes stay true to her model. As you can see in before and after the comparisons, we've added some width mostly in the torso and leg areas. So like the character won't look thicker per se, but like in terms of being able to hit her or make her easier. And I said that one in my video, like make Shorty thicker, and they made it thicker. So that's what we like. She been eating on the Snickers, so let's get it. Rampart, her Sheila angle increases from 120 to 180, and the wall health and the build phrase increases from 1 HP to 45, although sniper rounds can still pierce through it. They said Rampart has remained at the bottom across our performance metrics since her release. Her kit is very much built around protectively setting up a powerful position, but in a game as fast-paced as Apex, we determined her wall should have more retroactive power as well. We're keeping a careful eye on this one. So basically they gave her a little bit of a buff. I don't know if this is going to be enough because I don't play her. I think she sucks. But it seems like if they don't like her pick rate, they might give her even bigger buff. Looks like Horizon's getting a nerf. She has one of the highest win rates. She's a beast character. They increased the cooldown rate on her gravity lift, which is, I believe that's the jump ability, from 21 seconds to 25 seconds. Looks like Octane is getting a buff. Launchpad remastered. Many players have known about Octane's super jump that was possible with the well-timed jump while hitting the pad. Once the double jump option was introduced, there was an input clash that led to unreliable usage. We decided to add some launch options that are better defined than the old super jump. Hitting the super jump pad from a standing position will launch players along a high arc, the speed and trajectory of the old super jump. From a crouch position, players will launch from a low arc, meaning that they'll fly lower but further in a horizontal direction. So it seems like they added some new physics to basically his jump abilities. I don't know if this is really a buff, but more so of a change. I feel like they still need to do something to his kit to make him more team-oriented, because right now it just seems like he's still me. Loba can loot inside of unopened care packages, is now visible with the eye quality and acceptable through the black market boutique. Interesting. And then Caustic is getting a nerf. All gas now dissipates as soon as Caustic's team is eliminated. Thank God, because there's nothing worse than being in a fight, a three-way fight, and one team has a Caustic. You kill their Caustic and the whole team, but the gas is still going off everywhere, and then you die because of it, and the other team wins. They didn't do anything. And there's some changes to the weapon meta, include fully kitted rotations, the gold weapons basically. They've added a 301, the 30-30 repeater, the Mozambique, the longbow, the Spitfire, and they've removed the Wingman, Sentinel, Havoc, G7, and Alternator, so there's going to be new gold weapons. Attachments, we are now removing the gold barrel from the loot pool. I don't know why. Hop ups, the double tap hop up will be removed from the loot pool. Hey, I mean, bro, people talk shit about the Ava 8, and I always thought the Ava 8 was amazing because of the double tap, and now that they're removing it, now I'm not going to use it anymore. I guess I'm going to stick to using the Mastiff. The Anvil round hop-up will be added into the loot pool, so now that the Anvil is going to be there, I mean, I guess more damage with the single shots. I never really liked that hop-up, but I guess if you like it. Volt's damage has been decreased by 1 from 16 to 15. The alternator bullet damage has been increased from 15 to 16. Spitfire bullet damage increased from 18 to 19. Reload speed has been increased, and the empty reload increases in speed has been increased as well. Ava 8's fire rate has been increased from 2 to 2.1. I still think it's not gonna be trash. And then they just put a bunch of bug fixes in there that I don't care about. But there you have it. There's the changes that are coming to Apex Season 8. In my opinion, it doesn't seem like there's anything too crazy, just some minor tweaks and balances. I think the fun to be had here will all be determined on the new character and the changes to the map. Hopefully Fuse adds a new dynamic to the game, because sometimes I feel like it can be stale, as well as the battle pass. I hope there's a lot of more skins than they showed in the trailer, and more events too. Oh my god, can we please do more events? And that gold magazine, a lot of people were worried about it, but I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal. I could be wrong when we get out there on the battlefield. It just seems like an auto reload. Thank god they made Wraith's hitbox bigger, made her thicker. I wish they would have actually made her character model thicker. They could have made her and like Loba twinsies or whatever, but you know, I'm happy it's bigger, so they're not going to be able to get away from gunfights as easily, because a lot of times Wraiths be getting away on some BS. I'm really hoping this season is fun, holds us down, because it's not a lot of new games coming out, and we need some multiplayer action to hold us down. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think that there's going to be some big changes? You think you're going to have a lot of fun? Leave a comment, leave a like on the video, follow the kid on social media, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.